round 6. That's right, we're 6 rounds in. And once again, I'm here joined by the beautiful Melly. Hello, Melly. Say hello. Hello. That's very good. Alright, so first of all, let's preview round 6. But first of all, let's go over round 5 real quickly. And first game, Trust the Process. The 451 highest score of the round defeated Sugar Daddy's 300. Great effort there by everyone. Trust the Process. Beautiful team effort. Loved it. Did you love it? Yes, you did. Next was Sir Pickle's Yum Yum. 303 were defeated by Rangers Anonymous 341. Top Guns 315.5 were defeated by Maltese Falcons 321.5. Gods of Olympus 331 suffered their first defeat of the year to the previously yet to win On Rolling 344.5. And Seek and Destroy also lost their first game of the year 335. They lost to Renegades 392, who after their Singaporean training camp are on a bit of a roll. So first of all, let's go through the team of the week. As you can imagine, it's dominated by Trust the Process. Ben Brown, 35 as full forward. Michael Walters, beautiful effort, half forward, 51 points. Hopefully he can do it again. Nat 5 utility, 111. Andrew Gaff was the best midfielder at 61. Seb Ross was the best follower. He had 56. Once again, Max Gorn was the best ruckman. He had 62. The halfback was Kate Simpson, who makes his second or third appearance on the team of the week this year. And Brad Ebert with a tackler of 71. So let's do the ladder now. It's Seek and Destroy and Gods of Olympus both on 4 and 1. Seek and Destroy have a better average of points of 9 points to Gods of Olympus. So that's 391, 382. Renegades making their move up the ladder. They're 3 and 2. Top Guns are also 3 and 2, as are Rangers Anonymous and Maltese Falcons, all 3 and 2. Next is Trust the Process, who's 2 and 3, second highest score in the competition. Only 2 and 3, disappointing. On Rolling with their first win, and Sir Pickle's Young Young holds us all up 0 and 5. So that's last week. Let's have a look at this week. Alright, so let's start off round 6, sorry, my mistake. Round 6, Melly? Yep, okay. So Rangers Anonymous playing Trust the Process. Both teams playing alright. Rangers Anonymous, win, loss, win. Trust the Process, 2 wins in the last 4, which is great. So the last 2 wins in a row, actually. Let's do the forward line. It's full forward is Taylor Walker versus Ben Brown. Ben Brown's the best full forward at the moment, leading the Coleman. Half forward is Wingard, who's a bit down on form, versus Michael Walters. Had a good game last week. Can he continue? Interesting. Utilities at the moment. Now, Nat 5's utility. He's not going to move. Perhaps Trust the Process team might change a little bit. He's got Joey Lyons there at the moment. Tom Mitchell's a midfielder, 70.2. Last few weeks have been down a bit. Has been tagged. Hopefully he bounces back this week. Against Dangerfield is the midfielder for Trust the Process. Pollack is the follower versus Joel Selwood, who is free to play this week. Stephen Martin's a ruckman. He's up against Aaron Sandlands. Aaron Sandlands may be swapped over for Callum Sinclair. Zaharakis is the halfback. He'll be looking to bounce back after getting grilled by BJ. And Sicily will have to come out as a halfback. More likely is Alex Rance will come in there. Tacklers, Scott Selwood and Brad Ebert. I'm not sure whether Scott Selwood's been named. He apparently got knocked out or hell broke loose, but he's fine this week. And interchanges, well, who can we choose from? We've got Bontempelli for Rangers Anonymous. Zach Merritt had a good game last week. Carl Hooker's there. Ballantyne's there in the derby. He likes playing a derby. Stephen Motlop's available. Prestia may be named, maybe back in the team this week, so here's an option. Then he's got his Richmond players. They're all Richmond. Butler, Lambert. Lambert's playing well, really well lately. And Tom Hickey's a ruckman to use if need be. As for Trust the Process, well, Stephen Hill's there. Jarman Impey's available. No Petrarca this week as he's out. Alex Rance will more likely have to come in. Zorko is an option there. And as we said, Callum Sinclair may come in in the ruckman for Sandlands. Not that Sandlands is playing bad, but Nick Nat may jump over Sandlands. So that's that game there.
Attention all personnel. Report immediately to admitting ward and operating room. Attention all personnel. Report immediately to admitting ward and operating room.
a bit of a wreck here, all these injuries. Mess hall, Millie. Where's the mess hall? Where's Hawkeye? Where are you all? There's no one left to play in this game. So let's go through the teams real quickly. Volunteers Falcons, win-loss, win-loss. Sugar Daddies, 3 losses in a row. Are the injuries affecting him? Probably are. Charlie Curno's a full forward versus Fantasia. Well, he's not playing this week, so he's going to get changed out. Cameron's a half forward against Robbie Gray. Matt Crouch is back. He comes in as utility. I don't know why. Apparently, he got the best utility in the game in Curno. And Elliot Yo is the utility for Sugar Daddies. Dyson Heppel, midfielder. Lockie Hunter, he's come back from injury. Ross, follower, and Whitfield is the other follower. Phillips in the ruck with Goldstein against Goldstein. Liam Jones is the halfback. Well, you know you're struggling then, aren't you? And Jeremy Howe, well, he does get, I suppose, 12%, doesn't he? Jeremy Howe's the halfback against him. And tackler Curto, who's been absolutely on fire lately, averaging over 100 utility, been fantastic. And Dowhouse is the other tackler. Now, what are the options to change? Well, Rory Atkins kicked a couple of goals last week. Mitch McGovern. Leuenberg can come in. Zach Tui is available. Lockie Weller and Charlie Dixon and Tim Member is also available. So it's not really that bad if you think about it. As for Sugar Daddies, well, he's only got 2 players to choose from, really. It's Blakely or Ainsworth. So one of them have to go to the bench. Or Jeremy McGovern, one of those. Who's going to win? I've got a feeling Maltese Falcons team's probably a little bit better at this stage. Sugar Daddy's going to go for 4 losses in a row. So let's go to the next game. It's On Rolling versus Sir Pickles Yum Yum. 1 win for On Rolling last week. Sir Pickles Yum Yum yet to win the game. Surely it changes this week. Teams need to change a little bit because Daniel Menzel is out. He was at full forward, so he'd have to come out of there. He's up against Josh Kennedy. Josh Kennedy, for some reason, was utility last week. Didn't really do a good job, but he's back at full forward this week. Jared Rufford's a half forward up against St Kilda down at Launceston. I was playing down at Launceston. And against Jared Waite. Had a good game last week. Could have kicked so much. Interesting one here. Utility is still side bottom as utility. He's been on fire lately. Where Luke Bruce has been put in utility. That's an interesting one. He does get tackles. He's kicking goals. Actually could be a good inspiring move here by Sir Pickles Young Arms. It might lead him to his first win. Andrew Gaff's the midfielder versus Dylan Shields. Ollie Wines is the follower against Josh Kennedy. The ruckman is Dawson Simpson. No, Dawson Simpson's out, I think. So, interesting one there. Versus Nick Nadnui. Heath Shaw is the halfback against Kay Simpson, who's been on fire. Hugh Greenwood, great tackler, been doing really well against Ben Cunnington. And the options, well, Isaac Smith's an option. Who else is an option? Tom Lynch. Marchbank's back. Reece Stanley is more likely going to have to go in the ruck for On Rolling this week. And Hibbert. So Reece Stanley's average out of 39 as a ruck. So he's not doing too bad, so he can get put in. That's a bit of a surprising score, actually. Hibbert and Heaney are available as well. As for Sir Pickles Young Young, well, he's got Wallace, Lyset, Johannesson to choose from. Charlie Cameron, been alright. Richard Douglas is available, as is Stephen May and Travis Boak. I think Sir Pickles Young Young is going to get their first win of the year this week. I've picked it. Cold shit. Let's go to the next game now. It's Renegades, probably the form team of the comp. Win, loss, win against Top Guns, who, although lost last week, have been pretty good lately. Some of the full forward line. Well, it's Jack Gunston versus Townsend. Jacob Townsend, I think it is. The half forwards is Zeeble and Jack Rewalt. So full Richmond forward line there for Top Guns. Utilities is Grundy, who's been on fire, versus Caniglio, who's been doing really well as well. Trelaw, after a good game last week, is in the midfield against Callum Ward, who's been very consistent this year. Jaeger O'Meara comes in the follow, playing better than what he usually has. Or was playing his best football for Hawthorn at the moment anyway. Against Scott Pendlebury. The ruckman is Witts versus McAvoy. Halfback is Hurley, who had a great game last week, up against Bryce Gibbs. Patrick Cripps is the tackler, as is Mitch Robinson. Melly's trying to get up and leave. Let's have a look at the options. What are you doing? Stay there. Let's have a look at the options. Well, Duncan's an option. Mason Cox an option. Devon Smith. Tom Hawkins is back. Not Taylor Hawkins. Taylor Hawkins plays 5 fights. Jack Martin, Dave Swallow, and John Patton, who's playing the ruck this week apparently. Ryan Burns also an option, as is Jack Watts and Jack Billings. So a few to choose from there for Renegades. Options for Top Guns. Well, Danaher's a dud. Materia played in his first derby. Griffin, only kicking 1 goal down then. Nathan Jones is tagging. John Lewis is back. Dom Tyson's there. Allison and Curvis are available, as is Jack Darling. So who's going to win that one? Why not? Let's go Top Guns. It's the last game of the round, Melly. This is 1 versus 2. 1-2. That's right. Gods of Olympus. Both teams suffered their first loss last week. They are sitting on top, 4-1. Second Destroyers the highest scoring team in 391. Gods of Olympus equals second highest scoring team in 382 averaging. So let's look at the teams real quickly. It's Jenkins versus Garlett, the full forwards. Half forwards is Jesse Hogan versus Tom Lynch. Good forward competition there. Utility, Clayton Oliver gets at the tackler spot and comes into utility this week. He's up against Dusty Martin, who's been a bit upsetting and a bit disappointing lately. So hopefully he plays good against Collingwood. Midfielder is Jack Stevens versus Jack McRae, who's been great lately. And Jack McRae, he's actually a candidate to go into utility for Martin, who knows. Follower is Goddard after his little dummy spit versus Lockie Neal. The Ruckman is Max Gawn, who's been the Ruckman of the week every week, against Sam Jacobs, who's up against Gold Coast, I think, this week. Witherden's the halfback against Rory Lamb. The tackler is Luke Parker against Modangola. Let's have a look at the options. Second Destroyer's got Shane Savage, you've got Darcy Parish, you've got Jake Stringer, and that is about it. Tom McDonald may play this week, I'm not too sure. As for Gods of Olympus, they've got Cam Rayner, Eric Hipwood, John Nagoe had a good game last week, he's back. Luke Shuey's always there, Mick always talks about him, but I don't think he's playing this year. Westhoff's an option, as is Jack Steele and Jack Lloyd. So, who's going to win that one? I don't know. Second Destroyer had a very disappointing week last week. I've got a feeling he might have 2 bad weeks in a row. Big move pulling Clayton over his utility, taking him off his usual spot. At this stage, I reckon I might go with the Gods. So that's my chips this week. Melly, what do you think? I think Melly wants to go off, everyone. That's our sign to go. Alright, see you everyone. Good luck to everyone besides Kenna.